All right, so there's a collection of numbers here, but what we want to do is create some summary statistics for this data. So, if you've surveyed a heap of people and asked them how many brothers and sisters they've got or whatever, and you've surveyed 1,000 people, you don't want to actually go through and have to look at every single number and count them and do all that kind of thing yourself. So mathematically, we can create some pieces of summary data, okay, what we call summary data. So like here, the word mean. The word mean is the same, you have heard that word average before. Okay, the word mean is essentially the arithmetic average, which is one number that is the number that best represents the whole group. It's almost like saying if everybody had the same result, what would that be? In cricket, that's really easy. What's the average amount of runs? You add up all the runs that they've scored and divide it by the number of times they've batted. And it says there's a good chance that every time they bat, they'll get about that score. Maybe a bit higher, maybe a bit lower, but about that score. Okay, so that's what the mean is. The median is the middle number. And I'll explain that a little bit further in a minute. The mode, this is probably the easiest one out of all of them. The mode is the number that, or the result, that occurs the most times. I reckon someone right now could actually tell me what that is just by looking. 7, that's right. How many times does it occur? This is looking a bit dodgy here. I'll fix it in a second. Yeah, it's 7, okay? Because the number 7 in my set of data occurs 3 times, and there's nothing else that occurs that many. If there was another number that occurred 3 times as well, there would be 2 modes. So if there was another 3, there would be 3 3s up there. That would mean that the mode is 3 and 7. Okay? The range is the difference between the highest and the lowest result. Okay, so the difference between high and low. In maths, the word difference, what kind of calculation do you have to do? Oh, damn that. Excuse me. What kind of calculation do you have to do? Okay, what do you have to do when you want to know the difference? Yeah? Subtraction. So you take the highest number and subtract the lowest number. What's the highest number there? 9. What's the lowest number? 3. So the range is 9 minus 3, which is? 6. So 9 minus 3. So that's pretty easy. Equals 6. Just pull that out a little bit more. Oh, bad work there. Okay, so the 2 things that we need to work out are the mean and the median. Right? The mean, how do you work out the average of something again, of a set of numbers? Who can remember how to do that? Okay, so you add them all together and divide by how many there are. Now, I like to add these numbers together by finding pairs that add up to 10. So 3 and 7 is 10. Okay, in fact, if I move them over here, 3 and 7, there's 10. 3 and 7, there's another 10. Okay, it's not going to work with me for these, but I've got 5 and 4, which is 9, and another 9, that's 18. So I've got 20 there, I've got 18 there, and 7. So I've got 20 and 25, 45. Okay? And then divide 45 by 8. Okay? So 45 divided by 8. Anyone know what the answer to that is? 45 divided by 8. Has someone done it on a calculator? 2.01. It's 5 and 5/8. 5 and 1/8 is 0.125, so it's going to be 5 times that, 0.625. 5.5625, I think. Okay, what about the mean? The mean is the median. The median is the number that is in the middle. At the moment, we can't tell what that is. Why not? Yeah, because the numbers are all jumbled up. So what we have to do is put the numbers in order from smallest to largest. So 3, 4, 5, 7, 7, 9. Now I've got my numbers in order from smallest to largest. Which number is in the middle? In this case, where you've got an even number of pieces of data, the median number has to be in between 2. So what number would be halfway between 5 and 7? What would be in there? 6. So in this case, the middle number, it's not one of the pieces of data, but the answer is 6. The median, when there is an even number of pieces of data, is halfway between the 2 that are in the centre. When there's an odd number, like there are now, okay, the median is the number that is in the middle, that has the same number above and below. Okay?